What's your advice for approaching the MCAS application or any of the CAS applications? I mean, we talked about there's the primary, they usually have some activities. The MCAS has its most meaningful experiences. Now there's a few other essays that are coming up in terms of lived experiences. How would you recommend that they approach it?
So one of the things that I've always told people is, okay, yes, the CAS applications in general should not be changing year after year as well. So many advisors like me and other people, if you are in, say, an undergraduate institution, you will hear a lot of times that even as early as the so-called sophomore year, or the year before you apply, we actually will encourage students to just say, hey, why don't you just go ahead, sign up for getting access to an AMCAS application and look at it. As long as you don't send money, most of the things are going to pretty much stay the same. Well, obviously, with this past year, we have the other impactful experiences essay coming in, but that's a little bit of an exception. But for the most part, I've always had, and I've always heard many of my other peers also say, it doesn't hurt for you to go ahead and just type in your information. Get used to what's being asked. If you have questions, you're not applying yet. You feel free to ask, whether if you have a pre-health advisor or if you do want to ask the AMCAS help team, go ahead and ask them for help if you want some clarification about the application. That's all there for you. And again, the application generally won't change. So I've actually encouraged people to go into the AMCAS application the year before, or any other application the year before you actually apply. Just don't send them any money. Many of the CAS applications actually has taken advantage of this fact and will let you roll over your personal data to the following year even if you didn't submit your application. Yeah. So you've actually already saved time by doing that. So I just, as I said, it's like, just be familiar with that process, go in and just see what it's about.